Sorry guys, they changed the setup for YouTube Live, so I'm not completely set up yet. But anyway, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, I'm gonna make some one-of-a-kind items because I sold out of my one-of-a-kind items on the website. So every pot's gonna be different today. That's the plan anyway. Leah already here. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Let's get that lined up. Yeah, they literally changed the whole setup, at least on my phone, for the live thing. So that was interesting. I was like, what's going on here? Why is it all different? Why did they change it? It was working. You're doing all right. Glad to see the stream. I needed it today. Nice. As if you haven't seen enough streams. It almost looks like it's a different, completely different size too. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Who knows? But each one of these, I'm just gonna make whatever I want. It's gonna be fun. You're on these streams a lot, Leah. I saw you in like Muirheads and Joel's, and thanks for being so supportive of all the streams. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, that's a lot of stuff what's going on right now. That's the new content. I didn't even get a chance to write my I usually put in a pinned comment. I will do that in 1 second. Let's see, what should we do first for one-of-a-kind item? This is when I have like kind of the most fun, is when I just make you know, whatever I'm kind of going for here. Just whatever happens kind of thing. Because I am a production potter, so it's when I get to do shapes that I don't normally make for the website. I have fun doing them. I think I know what I'm gonna do. What's this? I've been watching some, well, I'm broke as a joke, so I give you all the watch hours and we contribution. Oh no, that's not good. But I appreciate you being here. You know what, this one, I say a line right here. Like, spruce that up a little bit. Oh, see, that's a good comment to pin. I like that. Thank you for doing that. Pin message. There you go. Thanks for doing that. And thanks for the 3 likes, guys, for people watching and just tuning in today. All right, so this one, I don't know if you guys can tell. Who else is here? Make yourselves known, just chatting with myself. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like you're just talking to yourself. Oh, that's funny. It's not just my name and a number which indicates the poundage of wet clay. So this is a 4-pound piece. So this is a 4-pound pot. I went with I guess a dotted full pot rim. Just a little more ornate than normal than what I do. But I think this will look really cool in gray. Different, I would do a lot of white and gray pots on my website. So when I make the pot, I kind of look at it and go, oh, I think that one should be one or the other. Well, we made rent. It looks like we had enough money to keep the lights on and about 80 bucks in groceries. So we're doing better than some. This economy is so ridiculous. Yeah, no, stuff's expensive. It's insane. Sorry you're having hardships there. All right, just gotta grab another piece of clay, guys. So I'm just weighing out, and then I'm wedging another 4-pound piece of clay. So let's get going. Let's do it. Fresh cup of Joe. Hey, bud. What you turking about? I don't know. Just making pots, man. How are you today, Joel? Hope you're doing well. Thank goodness. I thought I was shouting into the void. Well, you were. You made. It's like you were spamming my comments. Hope you're doing well, Joe. I'm doing one-of-a-kind items today, or at least flower pots, or pots that I don't normally sell on the website. So the one-of-a-kind section sold out. So it's time to make some more of those. Jeremy, hey man, how's it going? Fortnite, what's going on, Fortnite? You know what? I think I'm going to go with a Tuscan rim. Yeah, AV, you make pizza. No, does pizza look like this? That'd be weird. Weird looking pizza. I make it pottery. I'm a potter. This is what I do for my living. So Monday back to the office, right? Yeah. Well, I got you. I had to do a go live early today, so figured I'd do that. And then I have some other stuff to do this afternoon, but I hear you. Back to the grind. Mr. Gruntu, hello. Hey, how's it going, mister? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. So this shape is very Italianade, I'd say. Message deleted. Did somebody say something inappropriate already? Do you ever glaze pots? And if so, do you only glaze the outside? I don't glaze these flower pots, but yeah, I glaze my vases for sure, and whatever else I make that involves glaze. But no, flower pots, they stack together in the kiln, so if you glaze them, they'd be stuck together. And flower pots like to have air, so you know, having them be porous is a better thing, to be honest with you. For the plants. You spelled it. I'm just joking, please don't take this seriously. Wow, what did you write? I don't even know. Somebody wrote it. You spelled it wrong, so I removed it on those grounds. If you're going to make a pretty for your jokes, we have otherwise it's offensive. Okay, I don't know what you wrote. Toads. I'm missing stuff. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what happened, but my hands are dirty, so if I hit my my tablet off to the side here, I will ruin it. So let me just see. I don't really care. Your message. I could make one of those, Mr. Gruntu, if that's what you're into, but there's other people that do that for you, but I'm not into that. Your work is so, Mr. Gruntu, your work is so beautiful. I love this. Oh, thanks so much, bud. Appreciate it. Why you too strict of Ahmad and you? Well, hey, people do what they do. You know, I don't know. Well, I think they know that, like, I don't understand acronyms and stuff. So if a certain one comes in that I don't know about, I read it. It can get me in trouble. But the one that was written, I would have figured that one out. But I don't really care. It was a joke. No need to cry. Alright, so this is a very, like I said, Italianade shape. Which a lot of my pots, they kind of, if you look at historical Italian pots, they kind of go for that. So that just has like that same tool I just used. But in a different fashion. This is on the rim. Let's see, get it down here. So maybe something like that, so you can see what's going on. Ready. Car, how's it going, Car? Thanks for tuning in. Just getting some one-of-a-kind things made for my website. Just made this one, and I made that one, and we're on the next one now. That's the plan for today. I didn't go anywhere, I'm just grabbing clay, guys. I don't have a multi-cam setup over here. It's kind of warm. I don't even need this hat on today. Would this be considered scallop? No, I wouldn't. I could do a scallop. You know what? Let's do a different scallop shape than you guys are used to seeing me make next. Good call. Love that pattern, Joel says. Oh, thanks, bud. Yeah, let's go with a different style scallop pot. A little more something. Maybe like a scallop with a design in the rim and a foot. How about that? Jeremy, what would happen if you added coloring or dye to your clay? It really depends. I mean, on what you're talking about with coloring. If you add a different element, such as iron, it will turn out red. Cobalt will turn out blue. But if you just added like an acrylic or something, it would burn right out. You can type quickly, stealthy in the office. Alright, so what do we say? This is my first time today to talk in English, so please don't outcome. I'm gonna say, oh, no worries. And thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Ellie's Elements. It's okay. Well, okay. I know my spelling mistake and grammar also. Yeah, don't worry about it. I would have a hard time doing it, obviously, in a different language for myself, because I only speak English, so. No worries here. Well, somebody mentioned a different scallop design, so let's do something different. Like I said, every one of these spots today is going to be different from stuff I normally sell. But I do similar things, so it is kind of all the same in a way. But all right, I'm going to do a updated, newer rope style on the rim. And then I'm going to pull this out, clip, Joel, clip, and then I'm going to create a base, which I wanted to show Joel how to do a base. So maybe we should go live together someday, Joel, and see if that works again, or at least try to, if you're watching and listening still. Wouldn't mind trying to see if that thing works again, because they keep doing updates, and it feels like I just had one today. So when I went live, the whole setup was completely different on my phone. I couldn't do my normal thing like pin a comment or whatever, all the pre-stuff that I usually do. It was a little different, so maybe that's a sign that the go live together thing might work now. Who knows? But I think we should try it. And if we try and it doesn't work, who cares? We can just delete whatever happens. Which country are you from? I'm from America, yeah. I'm down to try it whenever. Nice. Yeah, we should. Because we gave it some time, and they literally today was a whole different setup when I went live, and you'll see when you try to go live later. Actually, I don't know what your schedule is if you are going live later, but maybe if I get everything done in the afternoon here that I need to get done, maybe we could do the go live together thing in the evening, or at least try it. All right, so do you think, guys, I don't know, this is too much for a line? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to put a line right here. Kind of separates that movement. Alright, so I'm going to clean up that line. Now I'm going to bring this rim out a little more. Alright, now let's get this scallop done. So, pretty much 2 fingers on the bottom of the rim like this, 1 finger down, going like that. That's just one of my methods to do a scallop. What I'm doing is I'm locking in my finger to this corner, and I'm spacing it the same that I was for all the other ones. And at the end, sometimes you get one that's just slightly off. But it worked out good. Usually like 2 before the end, I look ahead and see what I need to do to space them out evenly. All right, let's take a look. Yep, little ornate, that's cool. They are support Ben and buy the stuff and things at benwolff.com. Hey, thanks. Mr. Gunther, hi from India. Hi. Thanks for tuning in all the way from India. Going to start going, you're going to start going early. Well, you think? I went at 10 in the morning. Joel and I are on the, our minds are connected. I'm guessing. The mind races after. See, that's the thing, guys. So I don't know if you guys know anything about this stuff, but if you do any of these live streams, but you go, oh, wow, you know, like, you know, cool, you know, and you're reading stuff and you're doing stuff and you're reading stuff and you're doing stuff. And then you get off and there's like there's a boost of like, oh, that was cool, or wow, that was a little off, or whatever it was. And then there's the thoughts of everything that you said and happened, just like you were at a party and you were talking with everybody nonstop, and then you would evaluate everything that was said, and then you try to find something on Netflix that's calming or something and go to sleep, and you usually end up watching something that's ridiculously crazy, and it adds to it. I know, exactly. You're wired after shoot. It's just like we did a gig. That's what it feels like to me. And Joel, I know, played music in the past too. So here is a scalloped rim with a rope and a foot. We were at, ooh, yes, it's 9:33 p.m. there. Nice, Gunty. Or Guntu, if I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, you're wired after. Yeah, no, that's it. You get wired up and then you're like, oh, well, I forgot to eat because I was just going for 3 hours. I forgot to drink any water. I forgot to, why do I have to go to the bathroom so bad? And then you have a buddy or something just, you know, call you and talk to you for 3 hours, you know? Talk with you, not at you, for 3 hours. That's crazy time difference. Y'all are in the future. Yeah, I guess they are in the future. I like the rope scallop. Nice. Yeah, that's been popular when I have it on the website. So whenever I make one of those, they go. I don't make tons of those. They're a little bit too ornate for my normal liking. In my house, I don't know if I'd have one of those going, but hey, everybody's got their different things. We got to put a timer on those calls. Well, I don't really care. When we discuss things, we pass along a lot of information. And that's a good thing. Because if you're bored, if it would be boring, we would get off quickly. But we got a lot of things to talk about with each other. So, and it's great for me. I have a good time. But yeah, when all of a sudden you look at the thing, you're like, oh, we got off streaming at 10, and now it's 2 in the morning. Both got to work in the morning. I'm just a little annoyed that you don't live closer by, like I said. But can't change things like that. What should we do here? All right. This spot right here, when you bring up the bottom, I know I'm going to be making wider squat shape, but when you get to this size, right, you know, this height right here, this is where you kind of decipher what shape am I going to do. Should I push down the rim to make a flatter rim? Should I leave it heavy to make a full? Should I, you know, do all these different things? Let's see. Oh yeah, Right. Well, yeah, Joe got a bill. We learned that pretty quick. So this one I already decided upon going with a flat, somewhat flat rim, angled rim. Kind of another Italian shape. I should just write hashtag Italy in these lives. Worth every penny of it, Joe? That's, well, yeah, but that's silly. I don't understand. You live closer to me than I live to most people in the United States, so it doesn't make any sense. But it's just the way it is. All right, so we got that. This one, I'm going to put a line toward the bottom because I want that line to amplify the top of the pot. You also think about these things with the, not just what the pot looks like, but what a plant will look like in it. So, I mean, the real job of a planter is for the planter to disappear in a way and accentuate the plant. And when they both kind of do that together with each other, that's when you get a good combo. I went with a newer rope. I'm kind of liking this newer rope that I use. I like my old rope too, which I should probably do a couple of those. Maybe I'll do one of those next. Alright, good. Good. Sorry if I'm missing stuff here, guys. Discord, yep. For sure, you're far from me, both of you. The U.S. is huge, sure is. Hi, what are you making there, bud? I'm making my flower pots. I make flower pots for a living. I also make vases and other stuff, but I've always said I've been adopted by the garden market, so flower pots has been my big gig for quite a long time. So today I'm making one-of-a-kind items for my website. So I just did a scalloped with that newer rope, and then here's the newer rope on a flat rim, the line toward the bottom. So I hope you guys can see all those like that, maybe. He's besties with I don't know about best. He's a good friend, yeah. As I say, there are no better or worse friends. You either have friends and you don't. I don't rate them. That's just me personally. But you guys can do whatever you want. That's how I live my life, though. That hinders, when you say that and another person sees it as your friend, it can hinder the friendship. Besides, on that one, Snoop is. Old Calvin. How do you color pots after you make them? Some of them I I make into a gray color, and then most of them, the other ones just stay white. So I'm simplistic and a minimalist when it comes to coloring. I really don't do a lot of painting and whatnot on the sides. Like I said, I want the pot to be, I want it to just be simple in itself, and the more natural, the better for me. Top Hat Beer, hey, how's it going? Pots are beautiful. Oh, thanks so much, Wahab. You 6.3. Hey, that's better than 4 point.
On the friendship scale, I have to rate you technically at a 6.345. You're edging in at the 3.452 as it's going down today because of a bad joke, Joel.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, I understand your joke right there, because,
well, I think that's my third best friend in my...
obviously, my best friend is my wife. Aside from that, I don't pick and choose. Everybody knows she gets the top spot. Simple as that. Is this clay better than the rough clay? Oh no, this is rough clay. The hard stuff? Yeah, the clay had a little bit more, or less water in it, so it's hard. So that's why I wanted to stream earlier, because my hands were very swollen the last one, and that was because I made pots already that day, and I didn't need to. I'm doing this anyway today, so here, so might as well do it live earlier. Same, well, my sim. But same deal. Oh yeah, that's the case. I mean, that's just the way it is. Everybody else can. DP is so excited. Yeah, I'm excited for Joe. Because I remember what that was like. I remember my first beer. Mm-hmm. Is there grog in there? Disha House writes. No, this is a stone. Well, it's stonework that has grog in it, but this actually has sand in it, so there's no grog. But yeah, good question there, Disha. Hope you're doing well. Ben Hearn's so excited. Congratulations on her. We won. Oh, with the stuff. Fresh cup, yeah, very excited. Yeah, no, I'm excited for you. I was excited when happened with my wife. That was kind of some of the funnest times, and we didn't have as much responsibilities. We were in an apartment, a beautiful apartment, and yeah, it was just some of those. Sorry, my brain's going. I'm going because I'm trying to think of like one of a kind items to make. I'm gonna try to do a Celtic knot on the top of one of these thinner rims. Just see what happens here. Ooh, that's interesting. Again, I think this will look cool in the gray. I'm gonna just do that. Cut under this little bit here, just to help with the trimming process the next day. I'll clarify that was responding. In fact, not a single dog. What? There wasn't one dog in there? I'm kidding. I'll definitely, I've been working on a piece for a gallery showing. Nice. I'll have for my portfolio in class in college. Nice. I'll definitely have to see what you think of it. Do you have your own channel, Disha? Interesting. This came out interesting because I don't normally do that. Wow, yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, it's a little too ornate. A lot of stuff going on that rim. But when I stand back and look at it, like I said, this is the first time I've tried it on this. Maybe I should have put a foot on this one to take away the. Well, I probably added too much. I don't overthink it. So there is a Celtic knot on top of a very thin rim. It came out pretty interesting. I think it'll look cool. We'll see. I mean, it looks cool right now. I just, it's funny because when things come out of the kiln, then you go, is that cool? Is that not cool? I've got my other leg done on. I got my other leg done on Wednesday. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I hope everything goes well with that, Leah. You will. It'll be the same as the other one, right? Not from distance looks. Not from a distance looks nice. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. All right. Actually, I need to grab a here clay. Whoa! Just kidding. Yeah, this is what the clay comes in. Big plastic. This clay. It's pretty hard. For people just coming in, they're like, what is he doing? All right, yeah. Actually, if Joel's still watching, did the canoe just attack you? Yeah, I was just playing. As you can see, that's what I did here. I took a little bit of this soft clay that were like cuttings from leftover clay, and I just put it on there and pull it out, and that is what acts as a glue for your new bats. It might not even need that. It might just need to be dry. But that's what I do with these MDF boards, because if you wet it, it'll just slide right off. So every bat top has a different, reacts differently. When that happens, yep, canoe stroke. I like the knot. Nice. Hate the way that word is spelled. I don't know. DeHunty, hello from England. My son Thomas is watching for the first time. Nice. Thanks for tuning in, DeHunty. And hello to your son. How's it going? Looks like bread. I mean dough. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys, today. Appreciate it. So what I did right there is I just went down, created a drainage hole, pulled out the base. Now I'm just compressing that base to make sure we're good. Doing a little cut in, that's that move right there, Joel, like that, cutting in. Gives me a wall to pick up with. Just have to be more careful with the water, I think. Yeah, I think so too. But I don't know. You know, actually, I haven't even tried this system out. This sounds so ridiculous, but I have that system, but I have MDF board little things, and I haven't even tried it yet. Because I have about 85 of these MDFs. I've never even actually added up what I have for bats, but I have 85 at least of the thicker MDF. I have about 30 or something of the 14-inch with the 1/8. I have some really big bats, and then I have these little square ones, but I do have some tile right there. So, I mean, I could always try one right here and see what happens. It'd be interesting to do. Now the tile is just bisque, right? I was doing that yesterday and it went well, but when the tiles are too wet, the clay won't stick, yeah. Yeah, they're just bisque. All right, well, I do have a couple, what are they, 4x4? They're 4x4 tiles. I haven't even, like I said, I haven't even tried that system that, it's ridiculous. I think my dad gave it to me for some gift. I don't even know what it was. For holiday or something, maybe? Thomas says hello from England. Hello, Thomas. He wants to see how fast you can make a flower pot. You want to do a flower pot race? I could do that. Just for Thomas. But you gotta hit the like button. And you gotta share this video to one person. I'm kidding. I'll do that anyway. Maybe I'll do a smaller one. See how fast. Because these ones I'm taking my time and I'm thinking of abnormally different shapes. Shapes that I abnormally don't make for my website. So I will do one that's a normal shape. And do a speed test. For Thomas. And thanks for watching, Thomas. I think I've asked you before, but I don't know. Where in England are you? I don't know all of England, but I've been to your beautiful country, as I think I've told you before. Should I have a timer for? Should we have a timer for a flower pot? If you want, I'll do a 1 pound flower pot, and we'll see how fast it goes. But I also want to try something for Joel while I'm here and doing this. And I do after this. I think I want to try throwing on a tile and see how it connects. I don't know how I'm going to connect it because actually I figured it out. I know what I'm going to do. Why do I question myself? I know what I'm going to do. All right, so this one, I make a pot similar to this, but it doesn't have a foot. So it's just a very simple, classic design. And then I have that same one that I just showed you with that. near Clarendon in Lancastershire. Nice. BTS. Hi Ben, what are you doing? What do you think? No, I'm just kidding. I'm making flower pots, random flower pots that I don't normally make for the website. But the Hunty there requested that I make, see how fast I can make a pot for her son. Sorry, the Hunty. All right, let's go with this one. Okay. If the Hunty is ready, we will go. BTS. The knots, the Celtic knots, yeah, they're 80s kids' favorites. If you're an 80s kid, I need to get barbed wire, like a barbed wire one. The timer is up and ready. Also making a spreadsheet for the time to the saucers. That's okay. Cool. That's funny. Yeah, I think Janelle or whatever was writing a thing down as well in one of the live feeds. Let's see here. So if you're ready to Hunty, is Thomas ready to watch? And I will get going on that. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I have the first one of these I did today, so we'll see how fast this takes. 91, but I was gifted old, so. So Thomas and the Hunty, are you guys ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So on go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It has to be an accurate flower pot too. It can't be one that's all wobbly. This is the right size. Water's out. Bottom's connected. Done. Stamp. Done. I did leave a little water in there, but that was basically done. Good enough. What do we get? 4. Faster, man. Let's go. Too slow. Hey. I don't know. Just one of my, I don't know. I wouldn't want to try that. I wouldn't want to try to go 44 seconds. And there's your end result with what I call a footed herb flower pot. So you plant herbs in these guys. These are about, I don't know, 4.5 inches, 5 inches by 5, something like that. So 44 seconds. Something like that. Cool. Hey, now I know. Now I know. All right, back to the task at hand. Oh no, I wanted to do something for Joel here. All right, how are we gonna, because I have these knobs on here. I got an idea. All right, so guys, if you have these knobs on your wheel, don't try this at home, all right? I don't want anybody getting hurt. So I'm gonna try to center this. There's knobs right here that could really smash my hands. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna center this piece of clay on my wheel head. And I'm gonna flatten this out at a height here. Making sure that I'm not touching any of that. And then I'm gonna take a knife or something. Let's just go with a chopstick. I'm gonna flatten this out slightly. And I'm gonna just put a little bit of water on here, and I'm gonna take the chopstick and I'm gonna kind of just do a spiral out. And what that does is that'll create a suction cup. Now let's see, I have a 4-inch, this one's dirty as a, look how dirty that was. So I have a 4-inch little tile here. It's connected. Hopefully, we'll see. This is all for Joel. Hey, if I get a, what, faster than I could ever do it? Nah, you could probably do it. You'll get there, bud. You know, a few weeks training with me and, you know, and the old timer and the ruler hitting your hand. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Shame, no shipping. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's tough to ship overseas. So I'm trying this. So I'm gonna, Joel has a new system with these tiles, and I'm gonna just do what I was thinking. I'm gonna take a little bit of clay and I'm gonna put it on there. So this is interesting. I've never done this before. Ooh, and I'm getting my arms hit with that. That's why they have it enclosed. My finger! It's gone. This is interesting. All right, what I need to do is get this. It connected anyway. And it's centering, but I need to have something that's keeping my hands safe. This is not the way you should be doing things, just to let you guys know. Oh, I could do that too, Leah. No worries. I'm pretty good. The short things, they're cool, but I don't know. Do a lot of people like the shorts content? I don't know. Guess it's just up to everybody. Miss Harry, good morning. Now that would be a clip. Where'd my finger go? I mean, this whole thing right here, you guys do not try this at home. I'm only doing this for my dear friend Joel. Mm-hmm. And exactly right there, there's another moment where what I'm doing right now is I'm just making it so I hopefully won't literally cut off my hand. And then I'm gonna, so his bats are obviously connected to a flat bat, and I did not do that or think of that. So let's see. You know, it's connected decently to the clay, connected decently with a little bit of the wetter clay, not wet clay. So it did work. And I made that same pot that I just did in the, whatever it was, 40 something seconds. So obviously it took me longer. But this is where this whole time I've been keeping in mind that there's these knobs right here. You hear that? Doop, 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 doop. That could rip your hand right off. Yes, YouTube Shorts attract more subscribers. Yeah. But I'm not trying to get, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I should probably do more. So it did work, Joel. And it depends on the clay you're using too. You know, the clay might have, you know, if it has a talc base, like if you're using a earthenware with a lot of talc in it, it might slide off differently than with my sandy stoneware. And now I have to figure out, what am I going to do here? Break out the tool that I don't normally even use. Well, I do for bigger pots, but it's cut under this bat. Well, it's a top. Brilliant. All right, guys. I made it. I did it. Now I have a wall pot. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm going to make it into a wall pot, which I've never shown you guys how to do. So, wall pot it is. You think it would be over. You think it would be done. I did. That was hilarious, so. Let's try a thing and then have it go. So, this pot, because it's... Okay, I think we're good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out my name right there. I'm gonna put Fresh Cup of Joel on the side. No, I'm kidding. Oh, that was funny. Oops. Yeah, well, this is a new thing for me. I don't normally do anything this ridiculous. I was literally trying to just see if these ceramic tiles will hold on. That looks sick though. Yeah, so now that it's squished in, I'm gonna reposition my name, which I just put on there. I'm not gonna put Fresh Cup of Joel on there. That was a joke. So there is the name. And then what I'm gonna do, because this is just a single pot here, you know what I'll do is I need to grab a little punch. That was hilarious, to be honest with you. Didn't think about disconnecting it. So what I'm gonna do here, guys, you see this pot, it's squared in, and I'm gonna take a little apple core and I'm gonna drill out a hole. And what this hole will do is make it so, okay, so there you go. I don't know if you guys can see what happened here, but on the fly, had to do something. I'll have to trim that a little bit, obviously, but wall pot, so this backside is flat, and then there'll be a nail that goes right through here into the wall. Why is it, you guys still there? I can't even see you. That's crazy. I can't see myself, but you guys can see me. Everybody, can you guys all see me? Because there's nothing on my screen now. They must have updated the app or something, and now it's working ridiculous against me. Looks like you guys can see me from over here. Hang on one second. Really weird. Okay, so this is gonna be a stream that I don't see myself on here, so. My ears are still bleeding. So yeah. Well, honestly, Joel, just wait, because tonight you might have the same thing when you go live. There is, I literally have nothing on my screen. I can't see anything. No idea what's going on here. Good thing I have my iPad over here, because it's like 10 seconds behind, but at least I can see somewhat what's going on. All right, well, let's go with plan C or D, whatever. Okay, so anyway, now I did that, I'm just gonna simply take this clay off of the wheel. That literally was just to boost it up so I can try to connect a bat. So it worked, Joel. It worked. YouTube is just nailing it again. I know. Yeah, this is really weird. Like, it's so funny because most people don't know what it's like to stream, but you usually see yourself, and I can't see anything. So for somebody, if this would happen to that wasn't able to have another tablet or something off to the side, they'd be like, what is going on there? All right, so that little piece of clay that I just cut off the wheel, I'm gonna take that clay. It was about a pound. It's exactly a pound. And I'm just gonna quickly make a saucer. Everybody sees me. All right. Do you still see the chat on the phone? Yes, yes, I do. Which is even weirder. Everything else is completely. It just black. It's gone. Okay, so I didn't waste that clay. I turned that 1 pound of messing around into a saucer. So I don't know if you can see that. That's what it is. All right. I'm gonna clean my hands and I'm gonna try to just close the app and reopen it and see what happens here. I'm literally like, I mean, these lives are busy and they're whatnot, but it's hard to justify going and getting a whole new cell phone just for streaming. But let's see, the damp clay worked, but I had to keep the best tiles completely dry, or the damp clay wouldn't even stick. Gotcha. I'll show you if you pop in tonight. Yeah, I got you. Leah with the like and subscribe. Wolfpack. Yeah, everybody, if you're watching and you want to watch more, definitely subscribe, like, all that good stuff. So I'm just cleaning up what I did. Like I said, don't try that at home, guys, because throwing with knobs on the wheel. Should not do that. All right, so just have to clean up my hands. Take a sip of water. Only knobs throw with the knobs on the wheel. Knobby. Now a knob means something different in certain countries there, Joel. You might want to watch your mouth. No, I'm kidding. All right, so I'm gonna see this. Did it work? What if I switch the? Nope. I don't know. It's totally gone. I don't know, guys. But you guys aren't gone, and I'm not gone on your screen. So we're just gonna roll with this. But great. Another beautiful updated thing. So I guess I gotta go and look and see how much a phone is to buy that I will not connect to calling, because obviously I could tell that somebody was leaving a message, and then it did that again. So ridiculous. No, I was giving. Master's giving.
Master's giving an obby or something.
I bet. Hey. Say whatever. Sorry, hi, could you do planners in the shape of a Stanley Cup? I could, like a neoclassical urn. Yeah, I could do that. But I kind of, for the ones I'm making today, they're literally just wide. And the reason I do that is because they fit perfectly in a 12 by 12 cube box. So the taller and the crazier the shape, I do those, but they would be down in person at the store. I haven't done too many of those. My dad and our friend Rajiv Surendra have done a bunch of neoclassical shapes like that. But yeah, you can do that. It's like a It's like an urn shape, basically. But because these are flower pots, they need to be able to stack together in the kiln and stack together in the shipping. So there's a lot of different thought that goes in between these. No worries, huh? Like and subscribe. Wolf back. Oh, that comment, the pin comment is on the bottom of my screen. I don't know, guys. YouTube did an update. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. I can do them. It's just like I said, they would need to be stacked singly in the kiln. And these flower pots, I can stack, I don't know, 6, 7 high inside of each other. Okay. Now let's do a. I have it here. Do I even have it here? That's the question. That's always my question. I do. I'm gonna go walk away before I even look. All right. So let's do a basket weave. Do you have a pegboard for tools? Yeah, I do. I can show that to you in a second, bud. Bad. Let's slow this down. This is going to be a basket weave. You got to stop it right at the right point here. Now, is there any tools I don't want to show on here? No, we're good. But yes, I have pegboard for the tools right in front of me, because you know where the camera is behind that is a wall. So yeah, I'm buying a pegboard. Yeah. Okay, so this one has I can't really hold it up right. Hope you guys can see this. I can't see it. Yeah, so it has a basket weave design on it. I like it. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be showing you guys. Let me try that. Okay, you know what I'm going to really do is I'm going to really close down the app and reopen it and see if you guys don't go anywhere. Hopefully it doesn't end the stream completely. But if it does, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. So back at it. I had to shut it down and then restart it. Ryder, can you actually hear me, bud? He's back. Okay, it's working. All right. So I literally shut down the app and I opened the thing back up and I could not find anything anywhere. So I had to hit plus and then hit start resume stream. So I was stuck in world. So sorry about that. But at least now I know, but this is a problem that is going to have to be changed soon. So anyway, Joel, this is for you, bad. I do have my tools on a corkboard. Voodoo drum. So I guess the whole thing looks like that from here. So I do, and it works good. Especially when you have a bunch of different tools lined up, all that good stuff. So sorry about that, guys. For whoever was watching and going, what's happening here? So you got to see that, right, Joe? Yeah. So let's keep going. I don't know if you guys can hear me because I was like, what the blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I suppose if I completely shut down the settings in my phone to even have a phone number, but that's so ridiculous. Nice. I'm going to build a small pegboard and shelf combo for beside my wheel. Yeah, that's cool. I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah. I mean, there's certain things that are annoying about the pegboard, but every tool you have, you know, that is wooden or whatnot, you know, even ribs, everything, they all have a hole in it, so you should be able to use it. I just found that you were live and I saw that he was live. I was like, I want to go into his live. I don't know what that means. Was there like a bunch of different? Yeah, anyway. All right, back to it. So hopefully you don't have these problems tonight, Joel, when you go live. But like I said, the whole setup in the beginning is completely different. So I don't know, with mine it says, you know, is this, you know, add in all your details, and then it has an upload your thumbnail right away, and that used to be afterwards. And then the share thing, it says, you know, is this okay for kids or whatnot? And then right there says go live instead of the next thing for you to wait and get everything solidified in the camera. So, and then for sharing it, such as the whatever Discord or whatever people you share it to, that was all in the process before. So just a heads up for tonight. Yeah, all right. Let's go with another one here. Yeah, it was. No trucks going live today, maybe? Nice. Yeah, it usually does, right? Yeah, it looked ridiculous. I don't know. I'm literally thinking about how, especially with my problem, and I don't know if anybody else, I don't have any other anybody in this community that I can talk to about live streaming with an iPhone, because it seems to be the iPhone thing where the thing freezes and all that. So I'm gonna have to meet somebody with an iPhone that streams and discuss this. If that's going to be the new thing where the screen goes completely dark. I mean, now I know how to fix it again, but it really took, I guess, some fast typing. I do all my videos in Shorts on my tablet. Nice. Yeah, well, the camera on the phones are, unfortunately, they're so much better than they are on the tablets. So, I suppose I could hook up a tablet, then with a webcam, I have a nice computer, but I'm not bringing it down here in this clay. So, I don't know. I'm gonna figure out something here though, so we could have uninterrupted. All right, let's see here. This one. There was one I did in one of my long form videos. It actually sold quite quickly when I made it, and it was something that I hadn't made since I was a kid. But I kind of liked it, seeing it again, and I think I'm gonna do it right now too. So this is just gonna be all lines. You know what? I'm gonna do this different. I'm wetting the whole thing. So when you put lines in the edge of your pot stroll, having it be wet makes it easier. All right, so this is gonna be something I did when I was young. I'm trying to get these evenly spaced. One more at the bottom here. And then with these, I just clean up the lines. And you know what I'm going to do is just shape this rim a little bit in. Yeah, that just cleaned it up a bit. Cool. Another one of those. That's cool. I remember the first time I saw your live was with Og Trucks. Oh, cool! On the live together stream that we did on his channel. Nice. That's cool. I have a bad habit of sponging out water and ribbing. Hang on, I gotta pull this up because there's always like a big heart in between this. Ribbing the outside of the pot before I'm done with a bad habit of sponging out the water and ribbing out the side of the pots before I'm done with that part. Part of the live stream. Let me see. Yeah, I mean it. So yeah, keeping things lubricated with the water makes the ribbing easier a bit. You don't have to do it too much. It does make it easier. But you know, like Chad, he holds his sponge the whole time. I don't do that. That's, you know, everybody's got their own method, and that's a good method to do. But you don't have to do that. And there's always like 50 different ways to get to the same place. So because this pot actually has too many lines, no place to put my name, I'm stamping my name on the inside of this. And then I'm taking the number 4 because it's 4 pounds of clay, put on the inside. And that was interesting. Yeah. All lines. Just a bunch of lines. It's almost like something that looks like you see coming out of Crete, or a design that I've seen come out of Afghanistan, I guess. But it was something I did when I was really young. Just like, let's practice. That's how I practice putting lines on the sides of the pots. I just do a pot that had all lines in it. After that, I started watching you. Oh, thanks, Ryder. Appreciate you tuning in as always. So what are we at here? No, yeah, we're good. Keep going for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 8. If I can get 2 large stacks of these for the kiln, that would be good. David, salute. How's it going? Hope you're doing well, David. Thanks for tuning in. Just making one-of-a-kind items today for the website. All flower pots. Pretty much all the same size here, too. Just different shapes. Again, this clay is hard, so. Yeah, Pro, do you remember me? Yeah, I remember your name. Let's see, yeah, probably closer to 4 o'clock, depends on how fast I can do them dishes. Do you not have a dishwasher, Joel? My wife and I do not have a dishwasher either. Manual here. This glaze is so hard. That's okay. Let's see if. Okay, there's also something in this clay. I need to stop the wheel. It's not my day, guys. Issue after issue. Potter's gonna go crazy. Where are you? There you are. Whatever that may have been. Hopefully I got it. And it didn't ruin the whole integrity of the pot that I'm doing here. Because I did that, I think I created an air bubble. Whatever. I'm going to work on a house. Nice. Never seen standing, a standing wheel? Really? Well, I would recommend it's better for your back. I've seen a lot of people throw sitting. And the key takeaway I see from that all the time is that when they're sitting, they bend over like from up here and they go all the way down here and their body's doing this. And they're looking at stuff. I mean, that motion right there, it can destroy your back. So I've thrown since I was a little kid, standing up, and it works. I also sit down. I do sit down when I'm throwing like saucers, but I don't have to bend over much for saucers. So I've been standing making pots for a very long time. But it's you see a lot of people standing in England making pots. You see a lot of people standing in Italy making pots. But let's see, what do I want to do? Let's do a dotted rim to clean up that little bit of a warble we got here. This tool wasn't locked in tight enough, but that's all right. This piece had a chunk of something. I'm guessing it was a rock. So that's why there's this warble going on, guys. I dug it out, and then when I dug it out, I created a... You know what? I can fix that warble as well with a... I haven't done that with this. I haven't done a dotted rim scallop. So let's see what this looks like, guys. It's kind of weird. This isn't my favorite thing, but somebody might like it on the website. Oh, that's... Wow, that's almost like tire tracks or something. Very, very different. Okay. You know, because of that, I'm gonna go full out design stuff on this. So there's dots everywhere, and then the same tool I'm going to put on the side. Now let's see what... Oh, it's just funny to me because some people are like, oh, that's so cool, this is so cool. I'm such a minimalist when it comes down to design. This is just wild. Okay. It's a wild looking pot. Sorry, Bonsai, how's it going? My neck too, toasting. Yeah, well, I would, yeah, if you had a different wheel, I would 100%, you know, and whenever we meet in person, obviously you're going to get a chance to stand and throw. But yeah, your back's going to be cooked, and it's going to get cooked quick. Daily shorts for the Germany. My neck is Bonsai. Let's see. Hey Bonsai, hope you're doing well today, Bonsai. Tires. It kind of has a tire-ish look, like. Yeah, I don't know if you got. Yeah, so if you had to zoom in to see it, but I will move this pot closer to the camera. It is very. It came out of the future of the Matrix. It's very interesting. I don't know. And then I have tire tracks here. So yeah. This one truly is a one of a kind on my end. I don't know. I don't know if you can catch what this is really doing. It looks ill. But actually, when you put it down and you step away from it, okay, I don't know. We will have to see. You know what? I'm not even going to put that one in line. I'm going to bring it to the shop. So when somebody in the shop comes in, I want to see the reaction of the people looking at me like, ugh. Or, oh, this is so cool. I want to see those reactions. So I'm going to bring that to the shop, actually. Cars, tires, mini Cali. Yep. The tires on the thing. I used to have one. I used to have one favorite blogger, but when I saw this, you became one. Oh, nice. Cool. Well, thanks, Kyle Pro. Appreciate you. Bonte, I'm doing well. Felled a medium-sized tree in my backyard today. Nice. What kind of tree was it? Mini Callier's beautiful planter. Cool, you liked it. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. That one, I don't have a like or dislike to it. It's just different. So I will see the reactions of the people in person down at the shop with that one. Where is everybody watching from today? Yeah, where's everybody watching from? I know Fresh Cup of Joel, he's in... I know you didn't cut down a bonsai. Mr. Miyagi with a chainsaw. You're watching from a phone. Brilliant answer. Best answer. Old Master Gaming. I think that's Master Gaming, right? Your daily short screen. Wins it with that answer. They're watching from a phone today. Let's see. God Pro, you are the best. You will succeed. Oh, thanks so much. That's too nice. There's no better or worse, but I appreciate it. I do appreciate the kind words. And Mini Kelly, so centered. The clay? Or me. It's funny. Yeah, let's see here. The pot needs to be centered. It was soapberry. Oh. Really want to start some new trees from it, but my neighbor is having a metal fence put in today. Oh. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of cutting trees anymore. I'm annoyed with it. My wife and I have a lot of trees. There's been a lot of trees cut here. It's never-ending tree stuff around here. I did a bunch of old rope, or the new rope designs, and I'm going to try one of my old ropes. What I'm going to do is do a rope with a foot. Did I already do that with, no, I did a footed scallop with a new rope. Wow, okay. I'm mixing stuff up today, guys. There's that, and then I'm going to put foot. Sorry if I'm missing Chad, guys. I was kind of focused on the pot. Forgot that I was live. That's my favorite part. Minicali writes, Minicali pottery is very satisfying to watch for sure. Well, also rarely see people building height with tools. Yes. Yeah, well, I mean, you mean doing like a rib pull? That's so people can misconstrue that, like in their throwing, that a rib, like some people throw higher, and then as they rib it out, the pot falls down, and that's literally because the pressure of your hand isn't stuck in the same spot and guiding it with it. So I see that all the time, and people say it all the time that the pot will fall down into place, and it's like, no, you can use that. You can use your rib as a pull, as opposed to just holding it and using it like a lathe and pushing it against it. So if you push and move it at the same time, it's like you're using your hand or your fingers, or some people use their knuckle. For bigger pots, I use my knuckle. I push in and I push out and I lift with the knuckle. So yeah, you rarely do see people doing it. You're right, but I would just call it a rib pull, to be honest with you. And you can build height out of anything, but I've seen it happen all the time. And even my dad, he's always like, "How are you? Why is it going higher when you use the rib?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm not sacrificing the height or whatever." So here we go. Anyway, that's my old rope that I use with a foot. Let's see. Ben, do you ever create things that are typically out of your house? All the time, yeah. Yeah, I do. And I don't do that all live, but I've done some random things live for sure. But, my wheelhouse is my bread and butter too, so if that makes any sense. I have to make a specific amount of things every day. If I make something that's completely whack and out of course, it really can slow things down for the kiln, which is my next job to do. I have to take all the pots that are up there drying, and I have to literally bring them up to the kiln, stack them, and then after that I'm going to be doing some other work that I have to do today. I just drop a tool and I don't even know what it is. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. I think that nap time should be mandatory in workplaces. Thoughts? I think I think Canadians are French, right? You guys are French. The French do that. That would be funny. You know what? I like the idea, Joe. Any hand building? Minicali writes. I've done some. My wife does some hand building. Actually sold one of her brick wall planters at the shop this weekend. So she does some hand building, but honestly, I'm so stuck with the garden market. It's an everyday thing. I work 40 to 80 hours, I would say, more like 60 to 80 hours a week doing this stuff. And it's all usually flower pots. Joel, I'm undecided. I'm not against it. I've had jobs for it, and that would have been. I like the idea. let's see how this works, guys. So I'm gonna put on this. I'm gonna put on a bat and the wheel. And I'm gonna let the wheel spin. And now I just let everybody know that Ben fell asleep at the potter's wheel. Eggs, bacon. Is this too ridiculous? I think it might be too ridiculous. Pottery, stoneware, scallop pots, bacon, maple syrup. Actually, I almost fell asleep here. Wait, what if your arms get caught? Friction burn. Ah! Green eggs and ham. I was committed to it. I dream of maple syrup all day. Imagine that. Just open up the stream and then you just see a guy laying there, like passed out on the potter's wheel. I wonder how many people popped in and were like, what? I don't know. Yeah, you made me think. You said, could you fall asleep mandatory for an hour? Well, what about here on YouTube, too? And next time, tune in and watch me sleep for 45 minutes. Tune in and watch me sleep. You're the new Mr. Beast. I will give away $20 million to the person who sleeps the longest live on YouTube. Mini Cali 100%. I know there must have been somebody that just popped in and then popped out. Like there's something going on with that. Pottery sleep. It's nap time. With Miss Libby. Billy Madison reference. If you guys didn't get it, that's okay. That was weird. Bonsai. I love real maple syrup. Hard to tap. Yucca syrup. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, there's pine syrup. Tastes pretty weird. All right, guys. So, I'm on to it. I'm on to the next job. I got to go pack a kiln, do a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to catch you all on the flippity flip. And Joel, tonight, maybe I'll get a hold of you and see if you want to try to go. Or you said you're going live at 4:30. If I can make that happen, I might be able to make that happen for like an hour or something if you wanted to do live stream together. But we'll see. I've been close to doing an unintentional sleep stream. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's been moments for me too, 100%. Maples don't really grow here very well. Yeah. I've already watched 3 different species wither and die in this desert heat. I'm sure. Okay, so sure thing. Cool. All right, sounds cool. Like I said, I'll get a hold of you. But also beware if you stream earlier than that of the new update. I don't know. I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna look at my phone and see if there's been an actual update. And then I think I might even do a search on getting another phone just to live stream on. That way there is no interruptions. But I don't know. I don't know if I should have to do that. There should be a way for me to shut off. Does anybody know if you like shut off your settings in your iPhone for your phone completely, like for your phone number? If that will create a complete mess and turn back on. Bonsai, thanks, Ben. Joel, you'll have an amazing day. You too, Bonsai. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Always appreciate you in here, Bonsai. In fact, Bonsai, you are trusted. I have just given you the power. You don't have an iPhone. I know everybody doesn't have an iPhone. I'm the only idiot that has an iPhone on a Google platform. So Bonsai has the power. And yeah, so anyway, I will have to do some searching on that again. And yeah, no, nobody does. Let's see. Yeah, Bonsai's been here forever. I have me phone. You have me phone, not an iPhone? I like it. I have your phone. You use a pear instead of an apple? Yeah, okay. Anyway. Thanks for mod nine. Well, you've been here since the beginning. And yep, I know you've been trusted in other friends' lives and everything, so you're good to go, Bonsai. And yeah, but if you go out of line, Fresh Cup of Joel has the ultimate power in here and can just delete you immediately. So ultimate power. All right, guys, I gotta go. And we'll catch you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in today on the episode of Ben Wolff Pottery Live.